also shittering one, I should say. So.
Is that red skin the new mark of Bolt that's gonna come out
Yes.
sometime? He's just smaller, it looks like.
Biggest difference is the mag is like straight.
Ah.
These weapons, master of mankind, that they may render death in
Do you prefer it straight?
No. I'm so not used to having the normal reload speed on bolters.
Master, see my deeds.
Wrong. At least we got guaranteed bet. That's good. 2 times. Ah! Oh shit, there's 3 dogs here. I'm fucked.
Turning off the dog with like a well-aimed knife stab to the head after an ult is so satisfying.
I fucking dodged. What?
The main gate is unprotected, like the mind of the heretic.
What? Oh, I got stopped by the thing.
Fuck off, man. Thank you. Cheers.
Thy hunting is ended, sniper. Traitor, you don't look good, roughneck. A trial no longer.
Ugh.
Thou must repent, freak, or thou
Freak?
damn me also.
Oh!
Hey, what the fuck was that voice, man?
Alone mind.
Had a bit of a fucking brain fart, didn't she?
Master, grant me
Oh!
strength.
Jesus Christ. Ah! Fucking F, you stupid fuck. Why is this suddenly not like working when you press F?
A switch?
A switch. Hello, what's this?
Engaging critical target.
You call me a useless card? That's a bit fucked up.
You asked for this, did you?
Headshot. Not bad.
Curses! Where have they gone? I shall redeem thee! Yes!
Can't miss, won't miss.
Abjure the first!
Oh, watch out!
Oh, what the fuck?
I see thee, fire Greg! The mutant is slain!
Ambush. Stay frosty.
Has the fun been stolen from Fat Shark? Oh yeah. We're gonna be playing Smelter all day.
Judgment comes!
Fun being optimized.
Optimizing the fun into the game.
Yeah.
Think thou to understand my metal, freak? And cannot dream Saxons would bow
Jesus
down
Christ,
to
this
dark
fucking
times
bitch.
freak. They call it not the Dark Age of technology for nothing.
Bro.
There is little comfort or hope to be found in this dark age.
Yeah, it just lets us replay the last map, exactly. No matter what, like even if it's not on the board. People don't make decision develops. There's an article by Level Infinite that looks into the structure of Petrarch, and they don't have like management telling people what to do, and then the people below have to do the bad decisions. It's like a very horizontal like way of doing things. Which is also why changes are extremely slow to be made, because people just argue with each other like over and over instead of having someone that tells them, okay bros, like it's time to do this thing now. Like I really don't buy into the meme of, oh no, it's the poor developer Renos that are forced by evil management to do horrible things.
Why the fuck we guys like it?
Like the people responsible for the good things are also responsible for the horrible things. It's just, it's always been a problem with this company. It's a problem.
Also, I think the article is bullshit, kind of. If it is anything like Finnish workplaces,
Oh, you reckon?
either it is like officially like that, but in practice there is always a leader, or it's like a woman working place and it's even worse.
Because the problem with Fetrix is always felt like they had no direction, like no leadership, like for every single one of their games, but V2 and this especially. So I believe it, like they make games in a way that fits this kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, but
without
it's
reading
like,
the article, this is how we've always felt about Fetrix. Like there's no one at the top, there's no direction, right?
Like if it's like no hierarchy, we have like some similar places like in the public sector, but are woman dominated and it's full of backstabbing and stuff. The work culture is horrible, so I think it might be the similar there.
Maybe, I don't know. I completely believe it. It's my headcanon. Because it explains so much of how they make games, just having zero sense of having no idea of what they're doing and where they're going with their game. For 3 games in a row. Well, more like 2 really.
Ah!
God, I wish I had Glory Hunter on this. V1 was broken on release, but in V1 you could cheat to counteract bad design decisions. You can't in this anymore.
Oh
Dude, he got pushed and then he got unpushed! Are you joking? They re-broke it! Can they never fix one thing and not break another? You increase performance and now dogs are back to being fucked?
Yep.
Holy fuck. It was the most cohesive release and it was the most cohesive product after being fixed. Vermintide 1 is the only Tide game where you can get an item as like the end result of having set a goal for yourself because of the quest and contract system. You could just see, oh, there's this red staff that I want on the board. And you would get it, and then you would do the quest. There's ammo here, Betty.
Follow me.
Ammo. You know, since you could cheat, you could do a lot of cool things. Like for instance, normally in V1, all your weapons are like 3 blessings, right? You could only reroll all of them at once.
The tech freeze is very aloof. I wish I knew more about it.
Someone made a mod that you could choose which blessing to reroll. So that made it a lot better because you think, oh, I want to keep these 2 traits, but I want to reroll the 3rd one. Well, then you could do that and it would cost more. It also had a system where eventually you'd be getting what you want, right? Like, of course, because you could just fucking power through the thing by shitting out resources. Crafting was better. Crafting has been getting worse and worse and worse from game to game. And it wasn't good. But you could bypass it. Like, these fucking ARPG systems with numbers do not belong in a breakpoint-centric game that's like as tight as this. It doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense. There was just a list of thousands of trade combinations. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. You could know, okay, if I'm locking fucking Swiss Slang and Killing Blow, that means I can reroll the third one and I can get regrowth eventually.
Let you coordinate that shot again.
This slime in my dream. You need to purge the infestation. The demonic growth.
No, V1 was their apex when it came to like weapon customization. It's the only tied game with more than one way to play a weapon. The only one. Even if that difference was one trait, even if the only difference was your defensive trait, that still gave you some choice as to how you want to affect your playstyle through customization. And ever since then, it's been fucking downhill. Also, the fucking mission board never came back. Like the quest and contracts board. Bring regrowth back? No. I don't think you should have healing on your weapons. It's not healthy for the game. In theory, I like toughness. I like toughness more than temp health, and I like toughness more than the normal healthy regen. It's just not very well balanced.
Eliminating Alpha target.
Ah, just bring back having no properties. That's also another thing. You didn't have properties. You just had a green weapon. All of the green weapons dealt the same damage. Every single one of them, right? So you didn't have to like grind to get like the proper number, right? It was perfect. Well, for one, I think the biggest problem with toughness is that it doesn't fulfill the thing it's supposed to, which is be a buffer for range damage, because it actually gets melted instantly. Except if you're Zealot or Veteran, or if you're an Ogryn in melee. But for everyone else, every other situation, you don't really get to use your toughness the way you'd want to.
Shit's on me. Right, we go.
Can someone take aggro?
Trying to.
Oh, thank God.
I think Eldritch. Bit lucky.
I didn't mean to get stuck in there. Unless they take aggro, we don't have an Ogryn. Okay, let me get my pinning fire off of you.
I shall purge thee.
I can switch weapons, you stupid cunt.
I love when they push you with their ass. That's my favorite part of V2.
Ah! Where the fuck did these all come from?
What if the freak is not to be trusted?
And the way you make toughness work is by making it that you ignore shit, which isn't good. Like, Unwavering Focus, Faith Restored, is just like, okay, you can now ignore the game, like, entirely. And that's not good. It also doesn't only work on range, which is doubly stupid. Like, I think they should greatly reduce, like, the toughness damage reduction things, but make toughness as a baseline much better against range, and much worse against melee. Like, I think melee should strip your toughness almost instantly.
Or maybe just penetrate it so you still have it for the range, even if you get melee hit.
I wasn't the biggest fan of thank you, of what's it called? Bleed through in the beta.
What the hell is this fire?
Oh, that dog burned to death, okay.
Someone baited fire grenades behind.
Removing melee bleed through floor was a mistake. I think for some stuff, yeah, but it was very frustrating. Maybe if they made, I don't know, they need to balance it better. Maybe bring back bleed through for melee, but then make range fire like much less oppressive. I think that'd be a fine trade-off. Because right now the entirety of the game is dictated by ranged. Both from the player and from the enemy. If you have a room, a situation where there's any amount of range pressure, your mobility options are non-existent. You simply cannot move the way you want. You have to clear the range troopers to be able to do anything. That's a problem. And then your ranged options are so overpowered and so game breaking that you've got the opposite problems on the player's end, which is like you never really have to engage a lot of stuff in melee. Like Ragers. When's the last time you fought a Rager in melee? Like probably never, because it's not efficient. You just fucking gun them down. There's no point in meleeing them. Unless you're Ogren, in which case you don't fucking care.
I melee them because I have Antax and not a stupid Rashad.
Yeah, getting tabbed by a Foxwalker after being at 1 HP at Zalia, that was extremely frustrating. But like, if you make Toughness good, if you make Toughness actually be able to tank shots without, you know, being an on-off thing, you'd have much more options against range troopers that aren't just like fucking wait until they're all dead or dive them because you can.
Back a bit, is it?
And if you
It's
and then
away
if you
front.
remove all the crazy like interruptions as well, like range fire shouldn't fucking stun people the way it does. Like it's absolutely ridiculous. Like the horrible shit they've done with the range fire, like locking you in place endlessly like that. It's a huge problem. So I think bump up Toughness, make it either disappear entirely from melee or like have bleed through back. But then range fire should be weaker against your Toughness generally. And shouldn't fucking stun you constantly. It would be a lot better. And yes, Zealot ultimate absolutely needs to be like a dash where you go forward. It's so nightmarish. You want to dash forward? Oh, sorry, you didn't actually have a target. You're only going 3 meters now. Oh, you want to dash forward? Sorry, we locked on the wrong target for you. So now you're just like sliding past the guy you want to hit. It's very annoying. Just make me dash like 20 meters or 15 meters, whatever. Just... I'm a grown-up. I can look where I want to dash. It's really badly done. Like, there's a lot of problems with this game. But I think the overwhelming power of range to shut down a lot of stuff is not healthy. And it leads to either very static gameplay, where you nullify it through your own guns. Just fucking go in the airlock, boys. I don't want to wait for this horde. I'm lazy. I'm bored. Or they're tightly packed enough that you can just dive them with something like an Ogren, which is like you just nullify them but in melee now, and it never leads to like an interesting combat scenario. There's gonna be a lot of shit, isn't there? Oh.
You're fucked.
The Ogren has a normal charge, yeah, it's weird.
I think the sad thing is I think the Zealot charge is based off the fucking Thunderhammer.
Oh, you reckon that's why they made it? Yeah. So you power up and then you press F and you'll like get stuck to the thing you want to hit?
I think that's what it was. But if something's moving slightly off to one side, it's fucking horrible, isn't it?
Oh! Like, the problem with these stuns and interruptions is that it's adding a layer of punishment that is extremely frustrating, isn't fun, and isn't necessary, right? I lose my Toughness. I now take full damage from range fire. That is my punishment, the damage I take. It shouldn't be I get stunned and I can't move and then I die. That's horrible. Like getting shot... Yeah?
If they remove the stun but also remove the damage reduction you get when you Toughness break, the thing that Prima like removed.
Oh yeah. That needs to go. That's ridiculous. Like, I think actually being able to get gunned down is like fine, but don't do it by removing my ability to play the game. Like, just don't. Oh fuck! I shot that. Yeah, okay, I'm not shooting in there. I mean, it's not just damage that's like randomized, Skeeter. It's like, oh, you
oh shit! Fuck, I didn't see it.
Shit.
Sorry, man. I've never seen her in that fucking spot.
We had her like a couple of games ago.
Yeah, but not there. She wasn't there, was she?
Oh my god, I can't attack her because she keeps knocking me back. Why do you have to fuck with movement so much, Fat Shark?
Ota bomber is fucking...
Alright man. Is it on me?
It's gone.
Wait, I don't understand. How wasn't he? How wasn't he on me? Because I was the one that was blasting it. Because she was right in front of the.
It's not necessarily.
I think
the
I
person
frame
who
bombered
damages
it.
Oh,
Sometimes
shit.
it's like if you're really close to her, you get it.
Because I was blasting it.
Does
'cause-
20 damage, exactly, dude. It's like just the fact that they make you lose control of your movement is like completely like the wrong way to design this game. Like Chivalry 2
Like,
does it right. When you get hit in Chivalry 2, it resets your state so you can dodge immediately out of a hit. In Darktide, if you get hit, what happens? You get hit again. That's
You
not fun.
fucking
That's not good.
scream,
My
jump over the
punishment for
side.
getting hit should be getting hit. That's it. Like they're introducing difficulty in the most artificial and frustrating ways in this game. It completely like flattens the amount of possibilities of stuff you could do. It's terrible. Thank you, I try. That was nice. That was a nice laugh.
Rabute Gili, man.
That the master commune with it.
That 2-round burst came out fucking quick. I wasn't prepared for that. That scared me. My bolter scared me. I think we should ban assault weapons.
Cast out thy weakness. Reject the war.
Nah, it's only got 15 rounds. It's allowed in California. It's okay.
Yeah, but it's fully automatic.
Is it? Yeah. Yeah, it took me a long time to realize it. I thought you had to tap fire the bolt though. Didn't realize it
THP
was
could
actually-
work with tweaks. I like this better because we need something that's dedicated to like deal with range fire. I thought THP was like nice in practice, but the fact that you could have your entire health bar worth of THP wasn't great. I think separating it into two resources was a good move. They just didn't balance it properly. But I think
are
it's
you
much
two?
closer to being good than THP was.
I had 2 netters. I dodged one and then there's only one.
In
Silent
combat only?
mutant?
Oh no. I think stamina should work like that. I think if you're out of combat, it shouldn't like drain stamina when sprinting. But I mean, that's. I think honestly, that's me overreacting to the way stamina regen is in this game. I think stamina regen should not stop when you dodge, and I think the dodge reset timer should be back to what it was in V2, which was like what fucking point. Now I think it's like 0.85, and V2 was like 0.5 or some shit. Yeah, THP would also, the Skeeter makes a good point, it would be like extremely frustrating to deal with range fire on most classes, and then Vet would just ignore it. No, I think Toughness, like, as an idea works, it's just that they didn't take any fucking time to get the values right. And so much shit in this game, like instant Toughness strips you as well in ways that aren't really fun. Like, I think the bomber stun needs to fucking go. Lots of things you could do to fix this game. And I don't think
Oh shit,
is
sniper.
interested in a single one. Okay.
Sniper. What? How the fuck did that dog die? Hold on a little
Just
hole.
owned it.
Oh wait, exploding.
Nice! Nice mutant kill.
Shit,
Also, can
control.
we stop this stuff where like you drop a res if you get toughness broken? Toughness broken, I don't think should fucking stun you. Again, like the punishment is that you no longer have toughness. The punishment shouldn't be your toughness breaks and you get a free hit. Pretty annoying. Just the wrong way to go about everything to make difficulty in their games.
And then make it impossible to actually play the difficult shit in the game.
Yeah. And then actually put end events that are literally just to wait around for 5 minutes. And I love that there's their justification for this like fucking dodge timer. He said it's like, hee, we don't want people to kite. And it's like, dude, it's not impacting my ability to just kite. It's impacting my ability to do anything fun. Like using push attacks. Like moving in combat. Like not just kiting enemies away. That mutant. Sure made sound. Like I've died in this exact spot sometimes just because I get shot by something and then I'm stunned and then the sniper just like destroys me.
Oh, your ability, was it your reward for completing the objective is getting stunned by the fucking eye popping out in it. That's annoying as fuck.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
what the
also
fuck's-
really bad.
It's got me killed so many times, I know.
Fucked up by
Oh,
stamina
shit.
regenerating when dodging. Do you know how many times I pull out my weapon as it and I just do this? Because I'm trying to push attack something. Like it effectively removes like an entire move from your weapon if you're playing vet. It sucks.
Watch out.
We are holy Templars this day.
Just so many wrong decisions they made with the core gameplay of this game. That's why I don't get when people are like, oh, but the core gameplay is so awesome, dude. It's just the systems that are bad. It's like, no, there are fundamental problems with the core gameplay systems that I really don't see brought up
Oh,
that often.
fuck off. Like that. Silent trap. Silent fucking trap. Need that. Oh, I wanted to throw him down the hole. There's a patrol? Ah!
Revile, they damn you rot! It's gone! Thy wrath achieved little, heretic! I shall purge thee!
Those are the things that favor the player way too much that need to go. Spot dodging shouldn't be a thing. It's like ridiculous. Like when I got stuck in the corner with a chaos spawn, I just kept just dodging in place like this. Like this isn't Dark Souls. This isn't good. This is bad. You've got a game where the beginning and the end of the skill ceiling in Dark Tide is where you position yourself. And giving me a way to get away with like a horrible position by just mashing the dodge button isn't fun. Bring back like losing tracking and then getting hit be punishing. Like I never care about the horde. I'm just walking at them with a knife, like swinging wildly, because I know they can't fucking hit me if I just mash the dodge button hard enough. Like what are you gonna do? Hit me? Okay, I don't care. Even assuming they get behind me and they actually hit me, it's like what's the consequence? I lose a little bit of toughness? Cool, great, fantastic. I'm really feeling threatened. In V2, I would have been half dead there, taking like 3-4 hits like that. It sucks. These guys should be dangerous. And I think to go back to the bleed through thing, like maybe a way to do it is actually use the corruption mechanic that they've got in the game. Just have them corrupt you when you get hit. Might be less frustrating than getting BTFO'd at 1 HP through your toughness.
Maybe, I don't know. Things that only apply up to like 20% of your health or something, I don't know. Ugh.